Hey guys, I'm KraDeNine and I'm with two of my friends as you can see on the screen. So you guys want to introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Bob. I make videos and do stuff with them. Yes.
And in all
Yes.
seriousness.
Hey guys, I'm called Edges or Alex. And yes, I am in a video with Ark. Yay! And
we
also,
also have Kevin, which is...
RebelAlley, yay! And as you can see, I'm trying to find a chair that matches theirs because my chairs are lame.
Alright guys, so we're going to talk about MapleStory 2 as you see by the title and as you guys saw by the teaser at the beginning. We're just going to go over a little bit of it in not the longest video possible. And, you know, we're just going to explore the Colossus map while we do it. This map is in the game and it is visible from Leafree. I'll just quickly show you guys so you guys can ask. As you guys can see, it's hidden until you put your mouse over it, so it's like right here. And you can get here from the crossroads at the sheep map, which I believe is either this one or... I'm pretty sure it's this map.
are you sure about that?
Actually, I'll do it right now just to like make... I think it's the crossroads. Yeah, it is. And you go to the bottom right map and... Yeah, you just go down here and you're basically in the... Colossus
Praise the
map.
Lord.
See? Alright, so again, we're just going to talk about MapleStory 2, our opinions of it, and all that stuff. So, obviously, the biggest key factor is that MapleStory is in 2D, and MapleStory 2 will be in 3D. Alright guys, let's go explore while we're talking.
Oh, 3D. Onwards!
Alright, so, you know, the map's here, no quest, so we're just going to go around looking at things and talking. So yeah,
Killing
obvious
flowers.
thing, biggest change, 3D. And it's not going to be full-on 3D like, you know, World of Warcraft or Terra or something like that.
What the f-
It's going to be an asymmetric type of 3D where it's going to be to an angle or over the head.
Hey guys, I glitched these guys.
How so?
There's 3 of them on the bottom that did not apparently die.
Guess what?
Maybe you're just
They're
weak.
dead now. So, what do you guys think about the 3D?
I feel
awesome.
like, yeah, exactly. I feel like it'll be really cool to. Sorry, guys, I'm dying. But yes, I think that it'll be pretty cool. Definitely change the pace from what we're used to seeing, because obviously MapleStory right now is 2D, and MapleStory 2 will be 3D. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I feel like it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Kevin, what about you?
In a way, I feel like it's gonna be the only difference in MapleStory 2 and MapleStory 1.
I like how you guys are stuck in one map. So the rest of the
I'm
maps here are
stuck.
flowers, so we can just...
Are
use
they all
your-
flowers?
Yeah, use your teleport map up to the Kupo station.
I
Yeah.
like flowers.
It's the
I
middle
like
second map.
flowers.
Actually, wait, no, not the Kupo station. I think it's
Where
the
we
one-
going?
Make up your mind.
Yeah, Kupo station, and then go right.
I go to you, Ming.
That
I
works
just
too,
go
I
to
forgot.
Yuming.
You guys could do that.
Hello, please.
Aiming. Oh,
Wait, what?
look. Hornets.
Alright, so, you know, in my opinion, 3D, pretty cool idea. A lot of people from beta probably wanted 3D because, like somebody mentioned before, is that, you know, when MapleStory came out, most people were kind of expecting 3D for a degree. Because,
Yeah.
you know, when you thought MMOs back in 2004,
I mean, yeah, it
2005,
goes with, like, the fact that pretty much all MMOs are 3D. There's very few side-scrollers.
You know, and very few succeed, by the way. Like, I think
Yeah,
MapleStory is the
very
only
few.
one. I think MapleStory is the only one to date that is still alive. Like, I think Wonder King dissipated.
Wonder
Latel, I'm
King.
not sure if it's still around.
Latel, I haven't even heard any news from in God knows how many years.
So that's.
So I just
probably
assume they're
gone.
completely dead.
I mean, it could still be around. We're not sure. Like, I used to play Wonder King a lot, but then.
I mean, I'm sure it
they
is,
stopped one
but
day.
I don't know where it is. So
And you know, there's a bunch much more that to go over would be forever. So you know, I don't wish bad things for MapleStory 2, but at the same time, I fear what they're gonna do with the system. Because if they start adding on things like, right now MapleStory is very pay to win, and if they decide to put the implementation of pay to win into the 3D version, people are gonna start quitting slowly, and then you know it's gonna get to the point where MapleStory is gonna get a bad reputation of being only pay to win. It
Yeah.
doesn't have the best reputation right now, but even then, not everyone really cares about pay to win.
Dude, whenever I use what the hell is it called? Freaking Final Cut, I glitch monsters. What the heck?
And it might be because these maps aren't implemented fully yet.
Yeah, they're new.
That
Like, look
might
at
be
this. There's no monsters on
true.
this map.
Oh, it's because nobody's been here yet.
Yeah.
Really?
Like, we're probably the first ones besides maybe
Jesus.
5 people. Nobody knows
Well,
what this is,
yeah,
it's
I
hidden.
didn't even know it existed.
Like, I didn't know it until an accident yesterday. What is this map? You know, obviously MapleStory 1 isn't going to be going anywhere. It's going to be sticking around. We know that MapleStory 2 will have different
No,
developers.
Kevin! You son of a bitch.
Hey, look, I'm in for a plate. We know that MapleStory 2 is going to have different developers from that of MapleStory, so, you know, a lot of people might be thinking Nexon is the one who are developing MapleStory. They're just the hosts of MapleStory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The true
A
people
shout.
making MapleStory is Wizard still. At least,
OG-ness right there.
I'm not sure if Maple Korea is still doing Wizard though. It might be their form of Wizard.
I still think it's Wizard. It should be.
Yeah, that's like
Pretty
you wouldn't be
sure.
seeing Wizard if they weren't incorporated into Maples in one way or another, rather than
Yeah.
just being the original makers.
Mhm.
Because a lot of companies would just ditch that. and
Another
be like,
merchant. God, I'm dying.
Okay, so you can't go up here, I believe. I think you have to use the teleport rock head for a few maps. Yeah, you do. So just teleport rock up the.
Why can't we go up?
Because we have to do quests to do these,
Oh.
and the
shit.
quests aren't in the game yet.
Can't hold me
So-
back.
Yeah.
Can't hold me back. Can't hold me back.
Wizard is the
Teleport
one
rock too
who
strong.
are making the game, and well, MapleStory 1, and MapleStory 2 might not be by Wizard, although it would be pretty cool if they were the ones who are doing it though.
Yeah. I
But it
guess.
still supports my theory that it's just going to be a 3D MapleStory and nothing will change.
I mean, to a degree, I don't want it to change too much, but at the same time, you want a bit of change. You want things to change around.
Yeah.
I do personally want it to be a completely different
want
game. I
something
don't
fresh.
want any similarities. Yeah, I want as fresh as possible.
So one
Funky
thing I think that
fresh.
should be noted is that I want to compare it a little bit to the other Nexon games like Mabinogi and Dragon's Nest. Not so much Vindictus because that's a game in itself and it's different. So, if I had to compare Mabinogi, I would say that that would not be how MapleStory is. As much as people think about it, I think people, when they associate 3D MapleStory, they think Mabinogi first. Just because of the things you could do with it. Like, Mabinogi is probably the most free to do game. It's not free to play, like, it's free to play, but the last time I played, I saw freaking level 5,000s, 8,000s because rebirth system was
Jesus.
crazy in that game.
Cha. Rebirthing for the win.
And
Actually, never played it.
it was fun. I'm not sure how it is now. I just don't have one of the godliest gears in the game that's not obtainable anymore.
Wow.
Alright, so let's go inside the Colossus.
We can do that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we
the
can do that.
Purple?
it's the Stone Colossus arm, I think.
Oh,
No, it's not. Hold on.
I can't go into the. I can't go into heart.
It's inside the Stone Colossus one.
What?
I found. No, I know.
It's right above the purple.
Whatever.
I found you. I hope.
Here. Oh.
Alright,
No,
so
you
yeah,
followed me.
as I was saying, you know, it's not gonna be more like Mabinogi in my opinion. Mabinogi is more do whatever the hell you want type of game. Just because it's more of the creative aspect rather than training aspect from what I've played and how I've played it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start playing something like Dragon's Nest, I think that's more MapleStory-ish because graphically, I could see MapleStory in those graphics because it's not totally realistic like Vindictus, but it's not so anime-like as if it was Mabinogi, because Mabinogi is like the lowest polygon game out there right now. I don't know if you guys have played Mabinogi or seen it. I'm talking about the viewers, but that game graphically, it's not aging well at all. Like, it's aging very, very poorly. But the reason why I think it's more like Dragon's Nest besides graphic is that when I look at it, I think I get this feeling of portal to portal. Like, we're in this map right now, there's monsters. We go to the next map, it's going to be a different layout and there's going to be more monsters. Mabinogi is more open world, and when you compare it to Dragon's Nest, even though it's a dungeon crawler, you're still going from map to map. You're going from a portal to a portal. Literally, because there are portals in the game. And, you know, I can't really think of it as a similarity to any other 3D games. Like, Terra, obviously not. I don't know, what about you guys? What would you compare it to if you can compare it to any games available?
I have nothing to compare it to. Just
Yeah,
absolutely
you
nothing.
pretty much.
Alright,
Yeah.
then what game can you compare it to be your like ideal MapleStory gameplay? MapleStory 2 gameplay.
That's kind of hard. I don't play a lot of 3D games, so... Well, I don't play a lot of 3D MMOs. The only one
It
that I
doesn't
really
have to be
stuck
just
with.
MMOs. It could be any game. Like
I mean,
Alex compared it to Tales of before.
Mhm.
So why did you think the Tales of series?
Oh, I just think that that'd be really cool because like the Tales series, just like graphically and like gameplay wise, or like it's so awesome.
I guess I should be a bit more specific on Tales. When we're talking about Tales, we think of the Tales Symphonia, Tales of the Abyss. Not so much the newer Tales of games because they took a more realistic anime approach. So I don't think those would fit. So I'm assuming you mean more like Tales of Symphonia,
Yeah,
Tales
the
of Destiny, like the older
the OG ones. Yep.
Everything before Tales of the Abyss.
The OG ones.
Well, Abyss would.
Abyss is the borderline.
Yeah.
But no, I could see it graphically being like that, but gameplay wise, I'm not too positive.
That'd be cool.
Although I would love to like touch a monster and then all of a sudden I'm battling 4 of the exact same monster.
Yeah, I doubt
RPG
that it'll be
mode.
like that, but
I want to see an MMO doing that. That'd be awesome.
do you guys think that it'll be like a or I mean, what the hell am I saying? If it's gonna just be like open world or what?
That's the iffy part. That's
I'm
why I
kind of
was
hoping
comparing
it's
it-
going to be open world, because I think that
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
That's why I was
That'd be-
comparing it to like Mabinogi and Dragon's
Uh-huh.
Nest. If
Yeah.
they're gonna keep it in the same MapleStory format, just in 3D, then we're gonna get more Dragon's Nesty field.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're gonna have to have like loading screens off and on, so we're gonna get like sections of not open world, like basically walls in that open world, and I'm okay with that because Mabinogi is a very vast game, but there's always gonna be like those few loading screens when you enter a town, or when you go to a giant area, you're gonna get those loading screens.
Yeah.
So if people think open world like that, then obviously I'm cool with it. But I don't know. I want like when I think of MapleStory gameplay for what they were describing it as, I think of a circle. Everyone who's watching the video, think of a sphere, right? A circular object like a ball, and then pretend you take like a piece of paper that's your character, like a 2D character, put it onto the ball, and then move it around. That's how I think it's gonna be. Where you're basically... Oh, I think I know the perfect example. Have you guys played Lunia?
Yep.
Alex, have you ever played Lunia?
Nope.
Alright,
Really?
so...
Yeah.
Okay, since Kevin, you played it. That's what I was thinking of. That's the game I was sort of trying to describe.
Lunia was a great game, though.
Lunia, if you guys can just YouTube it, pause the video or watch it after the video. It's called Luina. And it was an IJGI...
You mean Lunia?
Didn't I say that?
You said Luina.
Oh, my bad. I said
Luina.
Yeah, I mean Lunia. My bad. I had a Speako typo in real life. So, but yeah.
Such a terrible term.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But it's a really good game. It was sort of 3D, but to a 2D type plane where you can only go up, down, left, right. When I think 3D, I think more of Terra-ish feel, not so much graphical. Because you can have a 2D game, like 2D pixel stuff game, but it can still be 3D plane, so. But I guess you guys have any final thoughts or any comments you want to make about the game, or like what do you wish for the game to have?
It must have, I don't know, new and exciting things to make like
New and exciting things.
yes.
I think the premise of MapleStory 2 is supposed to be set before MapleStory 1, which means nope,
Yeah.
nothing new.
Yeah.
Just old thing.
Technically, it's all old stuff.
What's a pirate?
What's up?
I don't know. I mean, like, eventually, I just hope that they're gonna incorporate like their own little kind of like
Gimmicks?
yeah, I guess. Cause like what I'm thinking is like that'd be so cool if they can implement like their own little storyline, but if it's gonna take place before everything that's happened in like or like in the past of what Nexon used to be or whatever, like they can't really go on their own little path, you know?
Welcome to the White Mage. He was the guy before the Black Mage. I could see Nexon doing that too. It's like, add a White Mage, do it. Add a Blue Mage while you're at it. Recolor him. Make him pink.
We're gonna have the Mage Rangers.
The Mage Rangers. But yeah, like, as we said, it's gonna be set before MapleStory 1, so if we're gonna get pirates, they gotta explain some stuff.
Yeah.
I told you,
Originally, we had-
one day the Bowmaster found a gun.
And then the Engineer found a knuckle. He decided to put on his hand and punch something.
As
Ever
the
since he
warrior
was
made
caught,
his way through the forest,
he
the
found
big
a
cannon
stick. And then he found a monkey.
and a monkey.
And then he had fun with the monkey. He
Brass
put the monkey
monkey.
in the cannon and threw it
That's
up in the
funky,
air.
junkie,
It would be the worst explanation that next time could possibly come up with.
I like how you said warrior. It shouldn't even be like a bowmaster found a cannon.
No, it's a horror.
And ever since he was hooked, and a buccaneer, a warrior, found a piece of glass on the floor and started to put on his hands as gloves and started to punch things. He felt very manly.
He punched stuff with glass on his
He
head.
became the pirate called the Buccaneer. Wait, how did he become a pirate? He came
No
on
questions.
that ship. You see that ship in Liv Harbor? Wanna know why it's not in Liv Harbor anymore? Oh, that's something we should talk about. Like, what do you think they're gonna do with towns? Like, would they keep towns, or would they like keep the town names and put it in the past?
I don't know. Because I'm
I
pretty
could
sure not all the towns were formed back then.
Yeah.
I mean, Temple of Time, I'm assuming, has been there forever.
Well, yeah, I'm
because
guessing.
Temple of Time.
Yeah.
Something like Maple Island, I mean, they can keep it as it is, just reform it with new NPCs. That's about it. Like, they can get away with it.
Yeah, they can.
Also, if they give us the Big Bang maps, like what we have now, and call that, you know, just like, I know that it's gonna be a whole new system and everything, but they have to keep similarities. They're not gonna call MapleStory 2 and not have anything similar to it.
Yeah.
So if they're gonna be like, you know, similar maps to Big Bang, it doesn't work like that.
Well, I'm sure some characters are gonna stay, like maybe Athena Pierce, just because apparently she's like 1,000,000 years old.
You know, the heroes have to do some explaining. I mean, if it's like before the heroes,
Some
then-
explaining? They have a lot of explaining.
No, it depends on the age. Like, do they do it between the age of the heroes, or they do it before the heroes were even born? Because
Like, I think that would be much cooler.
No, if they do it before they're born, then that game is gonna be nothing related to MapleStory as it is now. Because that means before Mercedes was born, which means before Athena Pierce, which means before we had what's that really old maps called?
No.
It's Ellen Forest.
Uh,
Like, it means it's before Ellen Forest. and
Getting
that's-
technical.
That's getting like we're overanalyzing this, but holy crap!
Yeah.
Like, if they're gonna say it's done before this Maple universe, then it's gonna get pretty tough.
It shall be a fun game.
What happened to Phantom? He was stealing shit.
we steal stuff.
I like that
Yo,
Phantom is like old as Arya, which means he's older than Cygnus, but he still looks the exact same.
Still looks like a little kid.
Hi Mercedes, haven't seen you in a while.
I'll go in a bit.
Yeah, I
Yo,
heard you were
if the
sleeping.
game, if MapleStory 2 turns out to look like Ragnarok, that game, that'd be pretty cool.
I'd be cool with that.
Well, it depends. Ragnarok 1 or 2.
Let's go 1.
I don't know. The
Specifics?
graphics in 1 weren't really that amazing to me. They were really kind of
Yeah,
like
but like
more
it was-
blocky.
it was so like simple, you know?
It was simple. It was extremely simple. Ragnarok was
Yeah.
like one of the most simple games ever, and I played it for so long.
MapleStory 2, it looks like Cube World. Comments?
Oh my god.
Oh
Yes.
No, please no. Yes, I hate. I like Cube World, but the guys have never updated that game.
Yeah.
Last time it was updated was July 23rd or 27th. I'm still
Why
waiting
did you make me buy it? Why?
for the YouTube.
We did like 2 videos.
Yes,
Oh lord.
Oh god.
2.5.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I guess that's it. I mean, like I said, any closing thoughts before we end off our opinions of it?
I am excited. It shall be fun. And now I must go play basketball.
Kevin, what about you?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just excited for it, and I want to see a completely different game rather than just, MapleStory 3D.
As for me, as somebody who's very more like graphically happy, not in terms of like how pretty does it look, I want to see the graphical style. Is it gonna be more chibi? Is it gonna be more realistic proportions, like Dragon's Nest? That's my main concern. Because if they do chibi, I don't know. But I guess that's about it. That's about it, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so thank you for watching our video. Go look at Alex's channel, which is youtube.com/coldedges. Or is it
Yay.
I'm Cold Edges?
I'm not too sure. I think it's just cold edges. It should be.
Go into
It
the
should be just
description
cold
and
edges.
subscribe. Either way. Go subscribe to I'm Cold Edges, and Cold Edges, and Cold Edges with an S, and Cold Edges with a Z.
Oh yeah, it's just cold edges.
All forms of cold edges.
Yes.
It's just
Subscribe
cold
to the
edges.
Cold Edge.
It's just cold edges.
And
oh
don't
my
forget
God.
to subscribe to me, just in case you're not subscribed already. And, you know, Kevin doesn't have a YouTube, but he will be appearing in my videos and Alex's videos.
Cha.
So he's, you know, he's a friend who joins us.
Yep.
And
Lovely friend.
that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later.
Alright, catch you guys later.
Bye bye.
Monkeys!